Okay, what's up, guys? So, Hot T has uploaded a video titled Britney Spears Has No Control Over Her Life. I had to agree because I've been paying attention. I think it's like royalty rights is what's really going on with Britney Spears is that she doesn't have like any of the like royalties of her like older music, and so yeah, I don't know. I think that could be the reason. I don't know. Maybe she's like in a midlife crisis. I'm like, you've been in a midlife crisis since I was a kid, so I'm like, I highly doubt that that could be the reason. But yeah, me personally, that's what I feel like is that it could be over her music and stuff. But who knows? It could be anything. It could be anything. But anyways, yeah, let's see what Hot T has to say about this. But first things first, if you guys haven't, make sure you guys go subscribe to her, both of her YouTube channels, follow her on social media. Follow her on TikTok. Ray Rahimi on her second channel. Hot Tea, of course, on this one. Well, the link to this channel will be in the description. But then, yeah, you can find all her social media links. She talks about them in her video. So, anyways, and that being said, let's go ahead and refresh this page, get into this video.
A reply saying, "Fuck you and your black."
That video was crazy. I reacted to this video. That video was crazy. That dude, he seriously put like a bad name out for just all guys out there. Because I'm saying, like, I know there's people out there that think like, you know, not all guys are like this, but I'm just saying, and there's the ones that do think that all guys are like that, and then it just, they see a video like this, and then it just kind of make it hard for people out there, you know. But I'm just saying, that's something I ain't gonna never have to ever have to worry about me acting like this guy. But yeah, watch that video. That's an idea of the type of people that you want to avoid in life, because that guy, I'm saying, if he's married, I'm like, bruh, I'm just saying, I know there's somebody out there for me. I'm like, bro, I will not tolerate that. I'm like, this guy gets, the way that he just was all disrespectful towards Hot Tea, and then all of a sudden, yeah, and I'm like, that, I would, yeah, I'm like, I'm like, somebody's out there for me. But anyways, it ain't about me. It's about the video, so.
Fuck off. 2 minutes later, he sends another email saying, "I knew it. You were just like Sunny Leone porn star. You do not have any religion.
That makes no sense.
In your whole life. Get lost. Otherwise, I will fuck you in your."
Bro, that's.
I say, I dare you.
Bill Cosby. Well, you can try, but.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Like Hot Tea, that's the thing though. I've studied like Hot Tea. Like I pay attention to her body language. She even sits like somebody that can like hurt you badly. So I'm saying like Hot Tea, she's like, I personally feel like that she's like a calm, cool, collected version of Suge Knight. And if you guys know who Suge Knight is, like Hot Tea is definitely the type. I feel like the day me and Hot Tea meet, it's just gonna be nothing but like bodybuilder people just surrounding her, and she's just gonna be sitting in this chair like it's a throne. And then she's gonna be cool with me, but I'm gonna be scared out of my mind. Like that's gonna be the day when we collaborate, and I'm not like, bro, like I'm like, watch, I'm gonna have to come out with like one of those like exposing videos, like Hot Tea held me over a balcony and stuff, like saying that we're gonna collaborate, otherwise I'm gonna drop you off this building. Nah, she ain't like that. But I'm saying I feel like she can hurt people. She's definitely an assassin or a ninja, one of the two.
Channel.
Maybe the same.
Today we're going to be talking about Britney Spears and the recent concerns about her mental health and current living conditions. So we all know Britney and her
like
iconic songs
world.
in the
It's
2000s.
crazy.
I don't know about you guys, but Toxic, Criminal, and Womanizer are still some of my favorite songs. But if you're a 90s baby, you also remember seeing headlines for years about her infamous breakdown in 2007. Yep. Britney has stated multiple times that her breakdowns at that time were due to stress and anxiety, and of course, the paparazzi weren't helping the situation.
Nope. What do you think it'll take to get the paparazzi to leave you alone?
I don't know. I don't know.
Is that one of your biggest wishes?
Yeah. It's okay.
That's what I'm like. I kind of don't like interviews like this where it's like I don't know. I would be that person like if I am gonna interview you at the same time like I want to help you with whatever problems that you're dealing with. I don't know. Just call me whatever you want to call me, but I'm like I could carry. At that point, you can see that person's like hurt and destroyed and stuff. I don't know. Me, I kind of like place myself in that person's shoes, and I'm like, I know I would want somebody to like comfort me in a time like this. So that's what I'm like with paparazzis. They definitely don't help. That's what I'm like. Sometimes paparazzis, I'm like, y'all don't need jobs because the way you guys act, I'm like, y'all taking the job too seriously. Like, get a couple of pictures. If they don't want to answer questions, find another celebrity that wants to. But anyways,
Like for them to leave me alone.
Like a lot of A-list celebrities, Britney has been in the public eye for a long time and is constantly being chased around by the paparazzi. She's previously talked about her anxiety and how being chased by people with flashing cameras stresses her out even more.
Oh yeah.
Seeing this clip, I feel really bad for her. Obviously, celebrities sign up for a life in the spotlight, and being followed by the paparazzi is technically part of the job, but I feel like
It's
people
like all
get
in her
Britney
car
wrong in so
taking
many
knives.
ways. Watching clips of her literally being suffocated by the cameras
That's
looks
crazy,
inhumane,
man.
and I
Yeah.
don't think anyone deserves that. And I've also seen videos where she's begging the paparazzi to give her space to walk, but they were just laughing at her and pushing their cameras toward her.
That's what I'm all like, see, and I've said this before, that either I would pay somebody with like, not an actual sniper rifle gun, but a paintball version of a sniper rifle gun. And I'm like, just start sniping these paparazzis. When I'm saying, I'm gonna like do that with my arm, and then that's gonna be a sign like, just start sniping people. If you hit me, that's just the price I'm gonna have to pay because I did hire you. But yeah, either or I would just have like a paintball gun myself, and I just felt like, now look, I'm telling you guys, leave me alone. I just came in here to give me some honey buns and some Red Bulls. Like, I'm saying, like, y'all need to back up. And if they don't, then I'm like, then they're gonna be like, famous YouTuber TMossBoss shoots down 5 paparazzis with a paintball gun. Here's the security footage. Then you just see me just at the end of the store just shooting people like that. No, I seriously would, because I'm like, if I just told you guys to leave me alone and you guys are still following me, yeah, I'm about to destroy, because I don't know if I'm gonna be attacked. I don't know what you guys mean by all of this. So yeah, there's gonna be some paparazzis getting. If I want to like sit down and talk with paparazzis, then I'll do that. But if I say leave me alone, leave me alone. If you guys don't, it's paintball shooting season.
More. In 2007, right after she shaved her head, which for a lot of people was an early sign of deeper problems in her life, Britney attacked a paparazzi car with an umbrella. Many know this as her breaking point. She was hospitalized later that
I remember
year
she
after
cut her
locking
hair
herself
off.
in the bathroom with her son for 3 hours, refusing to give her son back to her ex-husband. After being admitted to rehab and to a psychiatric hospital several times in hopes of gaining custody of her sons, she agrees to a conservatorship in 2008 carried out by her father, Jamie Spears, and a lawyer. Doing a quick search on Wikipedia, we find out that a conservatorship is a legal concept in the United States where a guardian or protector is appointed by a judge to manage the financial affairs and or the daily life of another due to physical or mental limitations or old age. Jamie Spears was granted oversight of her estate and wealth, which involves everything from negotiating business opportunities to restricting visitors, while her attorney was assigned to help manage her financial assets. Basically, they saw her as incapable of making decisions for herself, so they had her father, an attorney, do it for her. Okay, so this sounds good, right? Some structure being brought back in her life. Maybe her dad is helping
Sometimes those like Hollywood parents, they be doing their kids dirty. That's why, who was it? No, it's not. It's not Hilary Duff. It's not her. It's the other girl. Dang, what's that girl's name? Oh my God, like, cause no, she did that remake of The Parent Trap. Oh my gosh, like, she just had a TV show. Bruh, how do you forget? Nah, I gotta look it up. Because I'm saying, like, that doesn't even make any sense. How you forget a person, The Parent Trap cast. Lindsay Lohan, that's the girl's. I don't even know how I forget a name like that. But anyways, no, I remember when they said with her, I think there was like her parents came out and said that, or I think it was her dad, and said that she was like on drugs and all that stuff, and turns out like she wasn't. I think she drank and smoked weed, but they were saying she was like on cocaine, heroin, like, or it was like one of those drugs, or meth. It was one of those like, you know, like highly extremely bad drugs. But yeah, I'm like, it's stuff like that where it's like, bruh, like, you can't even trust like some Hollywood parents out there, because they only doing it for the money and stuff. Look at that one movie, Mommy Dearest. Yeah, Mommy Dearest. That woman was crazy, and she only got kids just so she could just be like, I guess, a better like parent figure in the like public eye and stuff. But then honestly, behind doors, these guys are a completely different person.
Path and helping her get her kids back, especially since after this conservatorship, she won an award at the VMAs that year, and it looked like she was getting her life back together. But that's not what actually happened. For a while now, Britney fans have been noticing some weird things about her. In my opinion, the most obvious things are her posts on Instagram and now TikTok. Sometimes it looks like she's just staring into the camera with very little emotion. Sometimes she just does a little smile and head tilt. She walks in front of the camera multiple times and just spins around. Everything seems a bit robot-like, as if she has no control over what to post or say. Now, I'm not gonna lie, at first I thought this was her new thing and I found it kind of funny. I never thought to look deep into her life and what she might actually be going through. I just thought this was like what she'd like to do now, but a couple of months ago, I heard about the Free Britney movement. Britney fans who found out that for the past 12 years, she's been living like a child with minimal control over her life, think that the conservatorship that Britney is a part of is set to control and manipulate her more than to help her. Also, the fact that apparently her dad is making bank out of her daughter's misery is concerning to a lot of fans as well. According to ET, Britney spent more than $1.1 million on her legal fees in 2018, and her father took home $128,000 of that. He's actually earning almost $130,000 every year by the estate just for being her conservator, which is giving fans an even greater reason to doubt this arrangement. But people around her seem to disagree with fans, saying that the conservatorship is actually benefiting her and that people don't know all the specifics of the deal. Britney's manager said, quote, "The conservatorship is not a jail. It helps Britney make business decisions and manage her life in ways she can't do on her own right now." In 2019, Britney took a break from her
that's the thing. Oh, well, see, then I know people are all like, you know, because she's currently dealing with some stuff, and, but I'm like, the girl is an adult, so I'm saying, like, I don't know, maybe she needs, that's what I'm like, I don't know, like, not a guidance, maybe a guidance counselor, well, maybe not a guidance counselor, I don't know, but I just personally think that she definitely, like, needs somebody to watch over her, but not for the money. That's why I'm like, yeah, she just needs, like, I don't know, maybe a good friend, family relative, somebody that's, like, trustworthy, that can actually, like, you know, watch over her, get her back on her feet, and be there for her. But I feel like anybody that does want to get close to her, or only, like, wants to be by her side, or people that just want to make some money or some fame off of her, like, name and stuff, like, it's Britney Spears. Like, she's one of the most iconic artists of our time. So that's what I'm like, yeah, this is people that surround her only doing it for the money.
To focus on her mental health, which actually caused her fans to worry about her even more. Rumors say that she was actually forced to go into a mental health facility at the time, possibly by her father. It was around the same time when her attorney resigned from being her co-conservator, meaning Britney's father is left to be her sole conservator. A bit sketchy, right? Now, there aren't that many details on this, but it's possible that he resigned because he disagreed with Jamie Spears' conservatorship terms. This is all just speculation, of course, as her attorney did not give any reason for his decision to end his contract. Later on, Jamie Spears even asked to temporarily step down as Britney's conservator to focus on his own health. The judge let Britney's care manager in charge of her personal life, but left her dad in charge of her financial life. Again, weird timing. Because this is the same time when Britney's ex-husband filed a police report saying that Jamie Spears was abusing their 2 sons. Now, unfortunately for Britney, even after she requested the termination of her conservatorship, this deal was extended 2 times in 2020. Now it's until the 22nd of August, and if Britney shows that she's able to prove that she can manage her own life and not need supervision, this can all end and she can gain control of her life back. But so many people right now believe that Britney's posts on Instagram or TikTok are coded messages for asking for help. Now, this might be a bit of a reach, but under one of her Instagram posts, a fan commented, "If you need help, wear yellow in your next video." And that is exactly what she did. In her next video, she wore a bright yellow shirt, causing a lot of people to ask if she's okay and if she needs help. Again, there's no proof anywhere, and Britney has never said anything about feeling used or dissatisfied with her situation, but, like, I doubt
I'll put it to the test more. I'm like, wear, like, a Pennywise costume in your next... Because I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like that, if anything, could be, like, a coincidence that she wore yellow or something, or, like, maybe it was, like, a previous post, or they knew somehow she was going to be wearing yellow in her next post. I don't know. But me, personally, I've been like, nah, you got to go, like, above and beyond. I know for a fact ain't nobody going to wear no Pennywise outfit. But yeah, she dresses exactly like Pennywise and wears, or she might like post like a photo. She's like, oh, I'm watching chapter 1 for the first time, I'm like, okay, something ain't right. And yeah, I'm gonna make sure I get to the bottom. I'm calling up Hot T. I'm like, look, I don't know if you retired from being an assassin, but I'm gonna need your help. I'm like, so yeah, I'm gonna need you to we're gonna have to travel to California. I think that's where she lives. I don't know, but wherever Britney Spears lives, we're gonna have to travel there. We're gonna have to save this girl, and we're gonna have to get her back on her feet. But anyways,
enjoying this. I doubt she's happy living with no control over her personal life.
Yeah, nobody should live like that.
Is she capable of doing that for herself now? Honestly, we don't know. Throughout the past years, we've been hearing people say, if Britney could survive 2007, you can survive this. And even though my heart actually breaks for her, this is very true. Britney is so much more than what her family and the media has led us to believe. She's gone through tragic times and possibly still is. Reading your guys' comments, I'm happy to see people finally see Britney's side of the story. One user said, everyone calling it mental illness. Honestly, if from the age of 16 to 26, every day you were followed, harassed, lied about, and put down for your every move, your managers wanted to use you to milk you for your money, you got betrayed by your husband, your kids were about to be taken away, and everyone in the world had something negative to say about it, you would break down too. Another user said, I remember when she had her breakdown. All news outlets made jokes of it, and I thought it was funny too. Now looking back as a 21-year-old, it all pisses me off. I can't and don't even want to imagine what she was feeling. I agree with this.
Yeah, I had to agree, because I know when I was a kid, and I remember when I seen her and she cut all her hair off, like as a kid, like, you know, you're gonna like laugh about that stuff, you're gonna find it funny, but then as you get older, I feel like a lot of the stuff that we seen back then, that we, you know, as a kid, like we laughed about it, we made jokes about it and stuff. It's something where it's like, oh, okay, like, you know, like, yeah, it's like laugh jokes, haha, but then as you get older and you experience a little bit more, then you see what she's going through, you're all like, dang, I kind of dealt with something similar like that. That's what happens? I'm like, oh, wow. Like, then that's when it's like, you know, you see a lot of people, like, they try to get their lives together and all that stuff, because they, you know, it's stuff that they would thought was funny at one point, and they realize it's not funny, and so the path that they're heading down, they try to make sure that they don't head down that path. But yeah, I'm like, now it's like when I see it, I'm all like, yeah, you know, I do feel sorry for the girl. Like, it's something like, you know, that's, you shouldn't have to deal with. Like, that's what I'm saying. You gotta have like people that's much more trustworthy around you. You gotta have people that's like, you know, your management team using you for your money. And because no, that was like, it was, I wouldn't necessarily say it was the same thing, but it was kind of like a similar situation with that one singer, Kesha. And I remember how like she was being like used and abused in like the like well, not with the media, but just with her, like the people that was around her. And yeah, it was like, it was messed up, because it was like, nobody, that should not happen to a person. That's what I'm like, nah, people, you know, me personally, that's what I'm like, that's when you have to start getting violent with people. That's when you gotta show people like, I'm not playing around, I'm not joking. If you use me, I'm going to hurt you. Family, friend, whoever. I'm like, but you're not gonna get involved in my life and then try to like use me for my money and stuff. That's not gonna happen. So that's why I'm like, there's a lot of people I know for that, you know, that like I hadn't talked to in years. They'll contact me talking about, oh, it's like, you know, you doing so, because I like talk about that stuff, like YouTube, how successful I am, and maybe they read around and see like oh, how many views Tyler has gotten, and then like, oh, he's probably making bank off of this and things. I'm like, that's for me to know. Them only the people that I trust, like with my money, I'm like, that's only that because I truly trust them in things. They're not people that's begging or asking for any of that stuff. Like, there's friends that I know that's like, I know I'm going to help them and they can care less about the YouTube stuff. So I'm like, friends like that, yeah, you keep them like in your circle. But ones that's like, you know, they're just trying to like milk the situation out of you, they're only trying to make money off of you and things, yeah, it's friends like that. You know, anybody should be able to see like, yeah, that person ain't cool, that person, that's somebody that you shouldn't be chilled with. So that's what I'm like, if you know, if your passion is to become a YouTuber, an actor, a singer, or anybody that you know is going to require you being in the public eye, make sure the people in your circle are trustworthy. Put them in like test situation or scenarios. What else? Do whatever you possibly can to just make sure, like, are they right for being in my circle? Are these like the right people that I need? Because if so, then yeah, you ain't gotta worry about it. But if not, then yeah, you gotta drop that person.
There's
like
so
a bad
much.
habit.
I remember wondering what led her to finally reach her breaking point, but caring about mental health nowadays makes it so much easier for me to understand her breakdown. Under her recent Instagram video where she's answering questions, a lot of the comments were concerned fans. In this video, Britney is talking really fast, not making much eye contact with the camera. She's constantly constantly swaying back and forth, and in general does not seem at ease. This is actually a trend with a lot of our videos on Instagram, but
Kind of like that. What was that one girl? She used to do videos with Comedy Shorts Gamer. Dang, what was her name? Because she blew up a while ago because people was even concerned about her. And there's like, they thought she was like kidnapped or something like that. I can't even think of that girl's name. But anyways, there's this YouTuber. She was cool because I remember she did videos with Comedy Shorts Gamer. Deji, some might know him as, I don't know. But anyways, but yeah, she was, dang, did her name like start with an M or a Z? I don't know. But anyways, but yeah, she was chill when she was doing videos with him, and then she disappeared. Where she was still doing videos, but then she disappeared for a while. Then she came back and she was dancing, but doing like weird dances and looked like she had bruises on her arms. So people didn't know whether she was in an abusive relationship or what was going on, but she was just acting like really weird in videos. And so eventually though, like, I think she's cool now. I have to check, but yeah, it's like, you know, you never know. Like, it's just something like you just gonna have to like wait it out and see what happens in the near future. I just like, that's the thing though, I'm like, I don't want it to just like, you know, wait it out and then something bad ends up happening, you know. So that's why I'm like, look, whatever we possibly can do, whether it's us or the people that's around her, they have to help this girl. They have to, because like, I'm not trying to, I don't want to wake up one morning and see like something bad done happen to Britney Spears. That's, I'm like, nah, this girl's too young. She got kids that's in her life and stuff. Like, I'm saying, like, the people that's around her, you guys need to like open your eyes, put yourself in her shoes, and realize like what she's going through. It ain't no fun and games. It ain't a joke. It's, you know, this is some serious stuff. So that's why I'm like, yeah, we gotta be there for this girl.
This one seemed a bit different than the other ones. One user wrote, "Wow, I don't think she's posting on this Instagram. This is being controlled by someone else.
Yeah, it
she
could
might
be
not
like
be
a
allowed
management
to be
team.
on social media. She might not know it's being posted all the time. I've never seen people asking these questions. Who even is recording her?" The hard thing about this whole thing is
That's
that
what I was
no one
thinking
knows
about.
the truth for sure, because no one from Britney's close circles talks about it. Is she actually doing fine and this conservatorship is benefiting her? Or is this against her will and an attempt to control her life? I really want to know what you guys think about this, so let me know in the comment section down below. Like always, I love you guys and thank you guys so much for the support. Till next time, stay safe. Bye.
Britney in that interview in the mid-2000s.
If you could talk to them as individuals, not as a group, what would you say to them?
I would just say that you have babies at home, and you have a life, and if you don't, you have to realize that we're people, and that we just need privacy, and we need our respect, and those are things that you have to have as a human.
And it's like, bruh, like, them people, them paparazzis, man. I get out and start fighting paparazzis. I seriously would. If I'm like out here ordering me some food and you all surrounding my car taking pictures and stuff, oh, I'm getting out that car swinging. I'm like, nah, you guys need to back up. It is not that serious. I'd never really liked the whole paparazzi job. That's a job I think I never would do. I do like something where I'm like, if I can do it in the comfort of my own home and I'm not chasing down people and doing all this, because I wanted to talk about this in my podcast a while ago, how like paparazzis, them guys just be acting weird sometimes. And it's true, because people, I'm saying, like, if just talking to paparazzis, let's say if you're famous, right? Let's say if you're famous, you don't want to, like, you know, you're going out, you trying to do, like, something important. Like, let's say if you got, like, a pregnant wife at home, right? You got a pregnant wife at home, or for the ladies, like, you got, like, a highly, extremely sick husband, right? And you got to go out, get some stuff to, like, make them feel better. You got to get some stuff. But then there's all these people standing in front of you, standing in front of the project that you're trying to go and buy, standing in front of your car, standing in front of the store. They're doing all these things to, like, blocking you off. And then you trying to get home to, like, your sick significant other and things. I'm saying, like, I know for a fact, yeah, they had been, I straight just, like, that's when, like, Hood Tyler would have just straight came out, took the shirt off, and I've been like, look, people better back up. Because I got two shirts on. I got my undershirt, and then I got a shirt like this. I'm wrapping both them shirts around my hand, turning them to some homemade boxing gloves. I'm like, I'm about to start swinging on people if you don't get out of my way. Take your pictures from far away distances, but when you get up close to my comfort zone, I'm gonna start swinging on people. So that's, I'm like, yeah, these people all like in her like face, like taking photos and stuff. I'm like, yeah, you guys, man. That's what I'm like, yeah, sometimes it's just with that paparazzi stuff, I'm like, you guys just be taking it a little bit too far. But what can you say? What can you do? It's their job. So, but anyways, I just don't approve of it. But anyways, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Hot T and her second channel, Ray Rahimi. Go follow her on social media, all of that. And yeah, like, subscribe to me too. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.